Alright, hello guys. I am back. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Been about a year, I'd say. I've been trying to get better with mental health. So with that being said, I've been really struggling to play the game lately. I'm not saying I'm going to completely stop playing, but I'm just saying, just trying to get over something that's pretty mind-consuming. But in the meantime, it's not that it matters a whole lot, but I'm sure you guys have seen my previous channel, so I've made quite a bit of XP, as you may be able to see. It doesn't matter a whole lot, but I've been grinding a lot. And I also have $40 million now, so the last time I made content, I had around, what, $30 million? It's crazy, honestly. So, just a kind of backstory. So, kind of just thought I would stop playing or stop making content, but now I'm gonna make a return of that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do updates on ERLC, but I'll definitely do something. I'm not sure what videos I'm gonna post, but I just want you to see basic gameplay, and you can hate me all you want, but let me just show you what kind of stuff I'm dealing with right now. See, let's see here. Oh, there's that one. There's that one. Oh, right there. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got that one, and right there. Okay. Okay. Well, that went okay. So, it's kind of awkward being back and making content again, but you know, I'm kind of bored at the same time, so I've been really just trying to grind a lot, so I don't really know a lot that I can say, honestly. I'm not going to say I'm going to be uploading weekly or daily, nothing like that. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do right now, but I've definitely, I kind of just want to show you guys what I've been up to a little bit. So, for the last about a year and a half, I've been going through some pretty bad struggles as far as mental health goes. And I'm sure people in the ERLC community have heard about it already. I have a very debilitating mental illness that lacks me concentration. It's true. It's weird to be back on a YouTube channel and making content on ERLC. I do have a few things to say about that. The game does need a few updates, a lot of bug changes, a lot of bug fixes. It needs a lot of, you know, just general things. The gun system isn't overly, the gun system could be worse, but it's also not the greatest at the same time. The taser definitely needs to be fixed. The taser is not horrible. The taser is not horrible. It's just sometimes doesn't register, is what I'm trying to say. And the old taser I'm used to was never failed, really. It never failed. I just don't really like the new gun system, to be honest, and there's not much I can do about that. And yes, we can talk about this all we want. The sniper has no crosshair, so you basically have to see. I was aiming right here. If I aim right there, yeah, that's. And don't even get me started with the reload time. That's also, well, okay. Alright, well, let's see. Okay. And this is what's also horrible about this. You literally have to move your entire camera the other way up. Let me try this again. Yeah, this is horrible. I mean, it could be worse, but that's one thing. I'm used to the machine gun also. Don't even get, you can now no longer run with weapons. Well, actually, for some reason you can with a sniper. Can you do that with the M249? Let me see. Okay. No, you cannot run with an M249, so that makes no sense. I hate this new sensitivity. This new zooming in part. It's horrible. And that is, why is that? The sensitivity on the M249 is so high. Like, let me just I mean, I'm not even pressing down on my mouse. Let me reload. This takes 1, that's 3, 5, that's nearly 8 seconds there. I probably didn't count that right, but that's the new gun system is not horrible, but it could be better. The best weapon out of all of them is by far this new gun called the PPSH41. This one you can run with it, so that's cool, I guess. This does a ton of damage, just by the way. It does a ton of damage. And okay, now that I've got over that, I want to go to the police team. The new taser. Well, we don't need to talk about this, but this is the #1 reason why I'm hated currently. And just because of my skill overall, but I still have skill, it's just hidden. But I am the top player now, not that it matters, I'm just saying. And then of course on Dot Team, I now have 213,000 XP, which is ridiculous, I know, but I figured I would become at least a top 3, so there I am. And yes, I will be linking my profile to my YouTube channel once again. I do not have a Twitter, I don't plan to make one, but maybe I will, I'm not sure. But I do wish I didn't delete my YouTube channel because it had like 400, well, I don't think 400, but it was like 347 subscribers, I believe. This beanbag shotgun, this was a really good tool to use actually, but now it just slows him down. And I think the reason why the gun system is so screwed up right now is because it's not like the old gun system. The bullets trend to go to south, and it's the same with the taser. And the taser is horrible. Let me just get started with this real quick. I never used to say this before. I used to be a big fan of the taser, but now it's, let me just count how many seconds here.
That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
And pepper spray, yes, it's good, but there's a little bit of a cooldown, just like the taser was. Like, why can't you bring back the old taser? Like, it was so much better. You have to rely on it. You have to rely on a 6-second reloading taser. Like, what is the deal here, LC? I'm just saying, bring back the old taser. There's a few bug fixes they need to fix, so I will occasionally lag, and when I lag out of my car, I can no longer jump. And there's another bug actually. If you end up losing all stamina, and if you go into any sort of seat inside of a house or anywhere, you will get stuck and you will have to respawn. And this especially is really bad because let's say I rob something and I have to wait 3 minutes. I'm not waiting 3 minutes to get out of a seat of any kind. The new robbery system, here's another thing that I'd like to complain about. The new jewelry robbery. Let me just go into civilian, just grab a car real quick. Let me just discuss this a little bit. I love the new, oh, not that one, sorry. I like the new Tesla Cybertruck. This one is really cool, actually. Let me just turn that off, even though there's nobody in this server. It's my server, but regardless. I have a glass cutter. This is the next thing that is horrible. I wish ERLC would, I like the new design of the jewelry store, and I remember making a video on this, but the one thing I do not like anymore is that they changed, remember, what was the tool called that they had on this? I'm not sure what it was. Oh yeah, it was a drill, and it wouldn't be nothing like this. Like, let's say difficult mode. This is requires extreme focus. Yeah, let me try this again. This is just horrible. I'm trying to focus here. What? See what I mean? This sometimes it wasn't even out of the green. Did you see that? That's one thing I'd like to complain about. I'm just trying to focus here. Really good. Oh, I shake a lot. That's another thing. Okay, 4 times the charm. No. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't get all my money off of that anyways. I prefer the old system. That's something that I'll definitely have to get used to. It's going to take a lot more patience than I have. Anything else? No. The house system is pretty good. The gun system is very debatable. I do not like long range. I like short range fights. This is really cool, actually, right here. Yep. This is really cool here. Yep, there's that, and got that. This is a really cool feature. I like this. Okay, 2 4 1 3 2 4 2 1 3 4 3 4. I swear it was something like that. 3 2 3 4 3 5 3 4 3 4 3 5. There's that. 2 6 4 2 6 2 4 6 2 4 2. I did not get that right. 75%. It was 6 5 6. I did not pay attention to that. 2 4 3 6 2 4 3 6. I'm just gonna guess. Okay, well that's good enough. Anyways, there's another cool feature about this actually. I did not know about this for like at least several months. So if you actually go in here and you go in here, you can get this thing. It is called a ECU hack. Now once I get in this robbable car, I can then use it, and if I go to, I believe it's let me see here, I believe it's just no, it's that right now. Is it ECU system? Yes. Vehicle control. I'm looking for security. Yep. Okay. Okay. Then you can just delete these, and it will automatically get rid of the sounding there too. I'll get rid of these as well. And then you'll see I stopped honking. Continuing on. This is a very effective robbery, by the way. You could easily get tons of cash out of this one. Obviously, the jewelry store robbery is always a good one, and so is ATM robberies is always a good one. I can finally do the difficult mode. That's a very good thing. And then what's cool about this is there's even, this is Eddie, the new guy that you're able to sell your car to. You can usually sometimes get lucky, and there'll be another robbable car over here. But this guy over here is where you sell it to, and you can easily make a lot of money. See, this is $5,000, but you actually get more. So I made about $7,000 there. Here's a cool thing. So some people, I don't have the patience to have my vehicle over here and then have to get a robbable vehicle over here. I don't have that kind of patience, so I'll go over here near the High Rock Park, and there's a spawner over here that you can spawn in a four-wheeler or something like that. But regardless, you can always have your scanner open, and since no one's in the server, there's no cops around, so that's always good. But I plan to make at least some content. I just am gonna upload a few of my videos, videos of getting some XP, because honestly, I don't really, ERC doesn't update as much as it should. I know the summer update is coming out. Alright, I'm gonna go with the four-wheeler here. I'm lagging a little bit because I have a recording software open. I'm getting general FPS that you saw in my live streams, and then you can just go down here and then get in a car. I don't know what it is with this four-wheeler. It's weird because you'll stay at a speed around between 45 and 50 miles per hour, and then you'll just randomly ramp up to 60 miles per hour. It makes no sense at all. Alright, here we go. This is very cool. I also like this new thing where there's spawnable cars. So what you can do is if the cop's right near you, you can just, if you have this car, you can immediately just buy and just run off. It makes things a lot easier. Here's another thing. You can click on this now, and it will bring you right to the servers, and it will show you which server it is. I think that is a very cool thing. I have pretty much every car in the game. Only exception is Take You Experience, Avalon R8, the Surrey 65OS, 0S, sorry, and the Bugatti. So other than that, I've gone pretty much every vehicle in the game. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about being back. I don't really know. Also, I also need to update this weather because it is in the middle of summer. There's no way it's 42 degrees out. And yeah, that does not make any sense. But other than that, there's not much else I can say. I want to try out a few more of these guns. This is a better sniper actually, because this sniper works a little bit differently. You can actually move your camera a little bit faster with this one, which is kind of interesting. They really need to add back the crosshair. Let me just aim for this. Okay. Yeah, that's what I hate about this. You have to reload every weapon. Oh, you have to wait a few seconds, I see. Okay. Well, that's a better sniper. I will prefer that over the Remington MSR. AK-47 is always a good one. Oh, where's... Oh, there it is. Okay. AK-47 is... I don't like the AK-47 only because it has a limited amount of ammo. For each round, it gives you about 30 bullets, which I like the machine gun much better than that. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. I might get back to a consistency of uploading videos, but the only problem is ERLC does not update very often anymore, unfortunately. We do not get very much updates. They used to do almost 2 week updates, I think. Yeah, every 2 weeks they do an update, but that's all I really have to say. I mean, yeah, I'm back. Thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.